Hi, I'm Lola Forester. Welcome to Jab Jabber. Today I'm speaking with Mandy Young. Mandy, can you tell us who your mob is, where you work and what you do there?
So my mob's the Gomeroi mob from northwest New South Wales up at Kurundai. I work for Service New South Wales and I work in partnerships, projects and insights. And my job is to bring new services into the Service New South Wales app and the way that we do things at Service.
Okay, so why do we need proof of a vaccination?
So at the moment, you can go out and you can go to the pub, out to dinner, to a whole range of locations if you've got a double vaccination. If you don't, you can't actually enter those places because that's one of the restrictions that's in place. So we need proof of vaccination so people know that you've got your double vax and it's okay to get out and back into the world.
So what other places do we need to show our certificate?
So places like restaurants and pubs, shops, gyms, the movies, people need an easy way to check who's vaccinated, and people that work in those places can ask to see your vaccination certificate. There's a full list on our website, newsouthwales.gov.au, but the police can also ask you to show proof of your vaccination if you're doing those things and you're out and about as well.
Can you explain to our listeners how to get their vaccination certificate?
Yeah, it's pretty easy. There's two ways to show that you've got your vaccination. So one is you can get a digital certificate through Medicare online or through the Medicare app, or you can access your immunisation history statement through the air or where you've got your vaccination from. And what we've done is we've linked that to the Service New South Wales check-in, so you can also see it within there.
What if you don't have a smartphone or the internet?
You can get proof of your vaccination from the people that you got your vaccination from. So the provider, the doctor, the medical service, and they can print that out for you. Or you can also call the Australian Immunisation Register on 1800 653 809 and ask them to send it to you in the mail. If you get a printed copy of your digital certificate or immunisation history statement, you can use this as proof of your vaccination status as well.
So can you tell us a bit about the Service New South Wales app and how the vaccination certificate works with that?
So if you have a digital copy of your vaccination status and you have the Service New South Wales app, you can link your certificate to the app and prove your vaccination status quickly and easily when you check in a venue. So both things will show up at once. To do it, you just have to go to your Medicare account through MyGov or to the Medicare Express, follow the prompts. That gives you step-by-step details on how to do it.
So what do you do if my vaccination hasn't been recorded?
So when you get the vaccination, your vaccination provider records it on the Australian Immunisation Register. If it hasn't been recorded and it takes more than 10 days, what you can do is go back to where you had your vaccination at and get them to check that they've recorded it properly.
So what could be the implications about walking around without one?
So if you don't have your certificate on you and you're out and about in a restaurant or doing something that requires that double vaccination, you could potentially be fined under the public health order. So it's a really good idea to make sure that you have it before you go out.
Mandy, thanks very much for giving up your time today.
No worries. Thanks for having me.
That was Jab Jabber, an interview series produced with support from the New South Wales Government.